what the hell you doing? Mongolian? What the hell Mongolian doing here? Hey, fuck you, Mongolian! Don't you break down my wall! Get out of here, fucking Mongolian!
Phantom Ganon that's ode to the ocarina, devoted to all arenas. I hope that you got defense. Retards wrestling G-Hack. I need rent paid by the second or I'll be in the streets yet. Mongolian wars, you don't know me at all, so I fully suggest that you don't get involved. More rap with a cis side. He been tied down many times, but he win fights. He gets hot potion when you're rolling a wave that is not rolling. He float in a room, own it in seconds. He is culture. Mighty Miyagi, the fighting beyond, writing messages that transcend time on the sewer walls. Newest arc-led Braveheart samurai gave art mana like change art class and type. Ordinarily different, the torch carrying witness to last days in a world gone victim. Not dim, some done, some did stuff. Win 1-1-6, play more, this sucks. Which one? Losing or you giving up? Seeing God change sides over to a winning one. Not dim, some done, some did stuff. Win 1-1-6, play more, this sucks. Which one? Losing or you giving up? Seeing God change sides over to a winning one. Shanghai vessel at high noon, or what I wouldn't do for a shot at the kaiju. Or better yet, a metal bowl full of some wine brew. The blood that we stole from the enemy lines too. You get a bit of rice and a patty apply to a fatty kind of fish that you lather with fine-toothed contaminants. That's a matter of abandoning plans for the enemy to fall. Hit them right where they stand. Class imagine a lab at a rat Andes, color-coded in canvas and tunnels for easy access. Breed half-dead mouse and plague home. Get rich, stay ghosts, more mice make clones. Pandemonium rolling up through the forest with Onis and Ghidorah, the creatures they fight for us. Moratorium order that's not over, we won in the first 4. 5 was a short war. Not dim, some done, some did stuff. Win 1-1-6, play more, this sucks. Which one? Losing or you giving up? Seeing God change sides over to a winning one. Not dim, some done, some did stuff. Win 1-1-6, play more, this sucks. Which one? Losing or you giving up? Seeing God change sides over to a winning one.
God damn it, how come every time us Chinese put up a wall, stupid Mongolians have to come and knock it down?
Wake up, bro. Come on, take another drink with me.
Fuck bro! Yeah, this new theme song has been brought to you by Pesterini. So anyway, there's a... Yeah, that's... I'm sorry I didn't let you... do the heel flick on camera. But the people don't need to be seeing that, man. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we are back with another fun, exciting episode of Fuck Bro. We've got a lot to talk about today, boys. Before we get into the music reviews, we got to give shine to our first annual champion of March Whackness. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Dafuq. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to hear is nothing short of history. This is Disappear by Dafuq, featuring Chris Calico. As soon as my man Nate Nasty is able to get a stream running, we're going to start with that. We're going to give shine to our first champion. And then we're going to talk about a little bit of the fallout. The actually, honestly, kind of incredible response that we've received from that episode in particular. Excited to kind of share some news with you guys regarding. It's been, gentlemen, if I didn't have to be working so much, it's been a hell of a week. Like, it's been such a fun week, despite working so fucking much. It's been so fun. Like, this was honestly one of the best things we've ever done. And I'm excited to bring you guys more content. Similar. Nasty, you got the stream.
I'll bring you guys some more ideas for episodes that are similar to that. More hurt butts.
Also,
is in order.
while we're on that topic of hurt bucks, is Nate Nasty even here? Fuck, bro!
Well,
He's not, dude. What the fuck?
Here goes a quick announcement. If you haven't copped the Twoface Media Domini pack,
I like how you call it a Domini pack. What does that even mean?
Damn no Domini.
I'm calling Nate right now for the second time.
Isn't that a crazy, like, just the whole concept of what he does, though? Like, sells beats with already pre-written verses and shit.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Here it is.
Shit, like,
ladies and gentlemen.
What is that?
You were here the whole time and you refused to listen?
Karaoke song. That's what you're doing.
fucking...
Oh, you were getting it? We couldn't hear you if you were saying stuff.
It was not loading because I have a lot of YouTube tabs open.
I thought we were going to put it in post, but, you know.
No, we're going to shine this on the actual episode. I do understand, and I apologize for not communicating with my compadre. But without further ado, this is Catholic with Disappear featuring Chris Calico, your first champion, ladies and gentlemen.
That's an spell on me, guys.
As we all decay, fighting life within our bones for years. No one's home, but now I've entered another trap where life becomes meaningful, not chance. If only you could be. What's left is God's destiny. Don't disappear.
Got no more to give, no tears to cry. Don't wanna live in fear. I don't wanna live, I don't wanna die. I just wanna disappear.
Warp.
Just wanna disappear.
Warp.
I just wanna disappear.
Here comes the best part.
I take your fear and give you love from the sacred heart of truth and immaculate heart of love. Come into my heavenly bosom as I caress your weeping soul. Breathe in new life. Take it back home. Let me come. Let my words grow inside.
Got no more to give, no tears to cry. Don't wanna live in fear. And I don't wanna live, I don't wanna die. I just wanna disappear.
Oh man, you really
Just wanna disappear.
Warp.
I just wanna disappear.
Warp. Warp, motherfucker.
I just wanna disappear.
As previously mentioned, that was Disappear featuring Chris Calico by your first ever March Whackness champion, Catholic. And gentlemen, I don't know if I'm alone in this, and I really, actually, honestly, I do know I'm not, because Space and I have kind of talked a little bit about this, or he dropped a voice message in our chat. It's honestly been a chaotic week after the grenade pin was pulled on the March Whackness bracket. And I think we can all agree that that song has brought us a lot of joy.
Yes.
All those songs did. Honestly, though, like, if you were in that contest, a lot of those songs brought us joy.
It might not have been in the
the
way that you wished it would have, but yeah.
It's just, I mean, is that what human nature to just think it's funny to listen to whack rappers and?
I mean, it's been my human
Funny, man.
I
do
find
this shit on purpose.
Yeah, man.
I don't seek them out. I'm like a magnet for this shit. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, dude, you will be like,
I
dude,
know what
check
it
this out.
So yeah, ultimately the feedback has been incredible.
Yeah,
Nate, you were saying?
the feedback's been great.
I don't even seek this kind of stuff out. It just a lot of times it just finds me. Usually somebody new will, like whenever we drop something new, and I hate to say it like this because like I'm full of myself, but like whenever we drop something new, someone always adds me around that time and starts inboxing me a bunch of shit. And it's not even like, hey, I love your music, I want to work with you. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's like, hey, check this song out. It just dropped off this new album called
Share this
Glock
shit for me, bro.
I named this album after my dog. I call it Glocker Spaniel, and like, and it's just a bunch of shit.
It's facts, though, man. It's facts. I've seen it.
It reminds me of something I said in a cipher, a song that we sent out as a collab that still never got finished, but a piece of shit still shit with all the shit polish. Turd polish.
Yeah, it was turd polish.
Yeah.
Or wait, was it? Yeah. It was. It's been a while since I heard that unfinished.
Try to sell me on a dream and let you work on it. A piece of shit still shit without the turd polish. Yeah, you're right, turd polish.
Yeah. So yeah, we did this tournament. I will apologize to Dafuq right now by saying I kind of dropped the ball and forgot to like message you about your prize. So I will absolutely no cap be doing it this week. Probably Sunday or Monday, depending.
There was another one of the contestants that was harassing Pesto because he didn't win, and
yeah, there's a lot of people that were angry they didn't win, dude. Like, I know $4 is a lot of money to some people. And
I wanted that ring.
That ring, dude, you get to harness the power of all the Infinity Stones in the palm of your hand. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's some people that really thought they deserved the trophy. And I'm sorry, guys, you can't all be sliding in and trying to butter the wheels. It's the same reason we don't accept money. There's no conflicts of interest here. There's no preconceived notions. We're just here to give our honest feedback and kind of judge things objectively. And, I think at just point blank range, you got to say that Dafuq took this home. He just had the better team, guys. He had the better offense, the better defense, like better coached. They wanted it more. Yeah, you were fucked. You had no chance.
Yeah.
This guy
Archie
was.
B, if you're watching Archie B, nobody was stalking you, bro. We don't even know who the hell you are.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever heard anything from this guy, which is kind of cool. And by the way, I will say this: I think if Dafuq does not respond, I'll give him a fair amount of time to claim his prize. We will reach out to the runner-up. Yeah, which I think might have been Jules Finley, if I remember correctly.
No, or wait, was it?
It could have been
because Johnny and Bars.
It could have been Johnny.
I'm looking at the picture and it kind of looks like that's Bars under the red.
Jules Finley.
I believe it was Bars. Look at your picture right there, and look at the one that faced Dafuq.
Well, regardless, we'll go back in time
under there
and figure it out, and we'll reach out and we'll keep going down the list until we find a proper home. So yeah, if you didn't win and you really want the prize, just pray that Dafuq doesn't respond to the messages. Maybe it'll fall down to you, and you can claim the crown for yourself and the prize that comes with it. I think that's what we'll do. I think we will reach out to the follow. I'm not going to go all the way down the fucking list, but I'll try to, the two guys that were, fighting for the championship, we'll probably try to, Dafuq first and foremost, can give you plenty of time to reach out to you. But then also, whoever was the runner-up, we'll figure that out.
I know who it was.
Yeah.
The one that was harassing you because he wanted it so bad, we might as well just say, "Yo, I'm about to send you a ring, dude."
No one was harassing me, dude. People were very excited about this.
No, I know.
Man, there was a lot of people that were. There's a lot of people that were really happy about this, and that was the thing that was surprising to me, dude. To put out an episode called March Whackness and have everybody just take it on the chin, like your mom, and just be happy about it. It's just a wonderful thing, guys.
All good vibes.
It was great vibes, dude. This was honestly one of the most fun weeks I've had in hip hop history for the Pestalini. So I really appreciate it, guys. Yeah, hopefully we can, bring the same kind of magic, but
Yes,
without stealing too much time. Yeah, we have some ideas to workshop behind the scene. We are going to get back into some music reviews. We've got some stuff that's been sent in and some things as well. We've got a pretty long list. I don't know if we'll get through everybody tonight, but we are going to play one song per submitter and try to get through as much of the list as we can do. We're filming a little bit later than we normally would because Bump was busy fighting off or he was actually trying to catch. Was it a lion or was it a?
It was a tiger.
It was a tiger. They were trying to catch a tiger.
He was like able to go earlier, so
he was trying to catch a tiger.
Yeah, I did try to catch that tiger. I did catch him. It took like 8 of us though, and so we had to split the money. And I already spent all that money on fucking Anno Domini beats.
Yeah.
Solid.
What a great investment. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be famous.
The last thing I did want to say.
9 feature knocked out.
The last thing I did want to say. Space, go ahead.
Go ahead, Pesto. Go ahead.
The last thing I wanted to say before we move on into the song reviews about the situation is the only reason that Anno Domini, Adrian Wood, whatever the fuck you want to call him, was not also tagged is because he is fully bitch made and has completely blocked me from every single platform that he has any kind of reach for me to be able to tag him in, basically. Him and I got into an argument about how fucking whack him and his business is in a comment section. He got the NBA Jam dunk from the fucking 3-point line one too many fucking times. He proceeded to then fucking block me and report me for harassment on several different fucking pages. And so now, as a result, I cannot tag him in that. So, that being said, anybody that thinks that we should go to the fucking source, there's a little button on the corner on the right side of that status that we have up there. It says share. And you may or may not be blocked by Mr. Anno Domini. So feel free to share both that post with him and or just post the episode of this March Whackness on his wall. We would really appreciate it because, yeah, he definitely deserves as much attention for it as anybody else, if not more, because he is the one that is the ball liquor.
Hey, yeah. I do want to say something else too before we move on.
That's cool.
And I'll elaborate more after the podcast with you guys. But I did have an MC reach out to me who had purchased a multi-pack from Anno Domini, and some of the packs they included, vocal samples, aka features, and then some beats. And he said he saw our podcast, and he's basically refusing to use them. And he actually hit me up. He's like, "Man, do you have any beats? I saw your podcast. Fucking, really opened my eyes to this Anno Domini scam type fucking thing, and how whack it is, culturally and shit like that, and for hip hop and whatnot." So with that, man, just a lot of people did hit us up on the side and show a lot of love and support, especially for this episode, but also for us providing the fucking honest feedback that we do, and then just providing another fucking platform for hip hop and music in general. So everybody who watches and supports, sends music, all that shit, man, we just know we fucking appreciate you guys. Even more so, those who pay attention and actually get something out of it besides just, watching us for supermodel, gorgeous fucking individuals.
This one's for the tits.
The eye candy we are.
Right. Dude, that's the coolest thing that I've heard, which is surprising to me because I thought after hearing Gonzalez's song there'd be nothing cooler than that related to March Whackness. But that's the coolest thing I've heard from that, man. I mean, just the opportunity and the reality that episode further, changed the course of history for one artist. Like, if it just touched one fucking artist, dude, it starts with fucking one. How do you eat an elephant? One fucking bite at a time. So I don't know who that is, and I'm glad that Space isn't airing him out because I don't know if he wants to be mentioned. But we salute you if you're continuing to watch. We really appreciate it. We appreciate you, man, and just being objective and being willing to, because this is the best advice I can give to fucking anybody, friend, enemy, or otherwise. Criticism is your friend. I understand that art is something that we're bearing our souls. You put a lot of emotion into this. It's personal. And it's very personal to you when you create something. And it's okay to not like the feedback that you receive from people. And I'm not saying we're the be-all, end-all fucking hip-hop head, whatever. That's not what this is. This is for people that we might know you, we might not know you, but either way, we're going to tell you exactly how we feel. And the reason that we do that is because we feel that not enough artists have access to that. And that's one thing that makes our team strong, is that I have no fucking problem, and I know Space doesn't either, because Space has told me, I don't like that song. I would never listen to that again. About a couple things I've sent him, and I ask him to elaborate, and he explains why he doesn't like stuff. And there's been times in the past where I'm like, okay, I can really see that. There's things that I do want to change about that then, because I didn't even think about that element. And then there's other times where I'm like, okay, it's not for you, but none of your feedback bothers me with what my song is, so I'm still going to proceed with it and be happy with it. But it is really cool to hear that, hey, this might not connect with everybody because of this thing, or maybe because of something different, but it's like, you're so fucking close to the art you're making, and the people around you, unless they're really fucking willing to be honest with you, you guys have the same kind of relationship we have, are not going to tell you they don't like your song. They'll tell you, that's dope. That's dope. Keep it up, man. Because, one, and it's cool that they say this to you, and it's not bad that they're not being honest with you. I don't think that's what it is. Encouragement is great. Encouragement is great. It's cool to fucking lift your people up and encourage them. But it's even cooler if you can bring them both. Because you don't have to fucking rip your people apart when you're telling them, like, dude, that ain't it. Or this is, like, this part of what you're doing is kind of fucking whack. Like, just, that's all I got to say about it, is just accept criticism. And that's why I said about us not being the be-all, end-all. If you think we're just four fucking dickheads that you don't want to fucking listen to, then that's fucking cool too, man, because we are four dickheads. And you're listening to us if you hear this, so, haha, gotcha, bitch.
Correct.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, that being said,
in that March
you guys are very lucky that MC Envy was not in that episode, because it would have been yo fucking ass. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, we were being nice.
You got nice feedback in comparison to what he would have come off the top, Jimmy fucking Superfly Snuka on that fucking ass.
Yeah,
you guys would have got gaped 6 ways to Sunday, dude. There's no fucking way you could have handled that. That being said, Nate Nasty, who do we got first today?
Well, first we have Jamaal Shane. Pull up the stream real quick.
Look at this.
Keep It Going, featuring our very own Space Case.
CDK.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, Space Case. Let's see if we can dunk on you.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear this one.
Fuck bro.
Fuck bro.
I brush it off on my shoulders, I fuck up and keep it going. I'm talking, but you don't wanna listen. Raise it up, middle knuckle. Son acting funny, I don't play, not even a real chuckle. Never buckle, I'm busting out fresh and they ain't hitting none high. Raise it up in the morning, I spark a real something. Running in my driveway, I'm bumping my own shit. Put it in reverse and hope I don't hit no kids. See, the day is looking bright and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna own it. I'm sucking my 90s vibe, driving around like a fucking stoner. Look at my funky sacks over my dope potatoes. My happy rapping ass got no one to feel how that beat hit. exploded. I rock out when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. I brush it off on my shoulders and buck up and keep it going. Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. I brush it off on my shoulders and buck up and keep it going. Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. If I brush it off my shoulders, I buck up and keep it going.
I specialize in the motions that others envy. Trust me, if I ain't down, I must be busy ascending. The League of Great Defenders would like the Wisconsin Century represented for lifetimes, respected every century. Jamaal and Genesis, Legion and rap giants. Musical mathematics, a mix of magic and science. Humbly glow to shine, flow to rhyme, poetic and prime. Like minds, but we're one of a kind. Crush colors to dust and find powders. Divide doubters with my divine powers. A little rush to prove my metal is through and through. Age of fine wine from a mythical ancient brew. The two is hot off the drop, straight out the heater. Its flames came off a meteor strike, way off the meter. Let them know, let them know. If they ain't already knowing, fuck it, we'll still show them. Fuck them, let's keep it going.
Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. I brush it off on my shoulders and buck up and keep it going. Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. If I brush it off my shoulders, I buck up and keep it going.
Understand it, the snipers is bringing damage. I got them all in a panic, my flow is so automatic. I show them who the baddest, you want it, I'm out the attic. If I ever get a buzz, you bet I'm running the planet. Snype, Jamaal, Shane, Space Case, we don't play safe. Got 8 ways to break legs. Now I know they wonder how I'm maintaining my mainframe. Fuck about these rappers who saying the same thing. We lyrical MCs who want it, we hot. We gon' give it to anybody who want it or not. Lyrically, we putting everybody up in the box. Missiles ready for launch, and Snype got them a lot. Kill it, my pen game, the illest. Every minute that you feel it, I cook them up in a skillet. I open up the oceans, I spit in these magic potions. Write it down in my notebook and fuck up and keep it going.
Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. I brush it off on my shoulders and buck up and keep it going. Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. If I brush it off my shoulders, I buck up and keep it going. Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. I brush it off on my shoulders and buck up and keep it going. Like watching when you hold it, I finger that trigger slowly. If I got it, then it's loaded. You know what, that shit exploded. I rock it when I roll it, I light it up, then I blow it. If I brush it off my shoulders, I buck up and keep it going.
That was Keep It Going by Jamaal, Shane, featuring Space Case. Let them know. We're going to start off the man, Nate Nasty.
All right. So, it's a good track, man. Like, a few things I wanted to say, like parts of the first verse. I don't know if it was the mix or what it was, but parts of what you were saying for me were getting lost in the beat. Like they were blended a little too similarly to where it kind of overlapped, I felt. But otherwise, like everything that I heard was pretty good. Verse 2 did not seem to have that same problem, and neither did verse 3. So verse 3 I got, which hell yeah, verse 3, that shit almost never happens nowadays. We've talked about that before. Like just the lyrical content is stellar. Some of the rhyme schemes kind of seemed a little I don't want to say simple, but like they kind of just seemed like you were using a lot of the same words and rhymes that a lot of other people have said before, and not saying anything particularly too different with it. But to me, that didn't take much away from the listening experience. So I'm gonna give this a yes. And I love that beat. That was a beat that you could ride to.
All right, I be bumping.
Yo. First of all, Jamaal, Shane, I wanted to say I've been fucking listening to that blade across his throat fucking track a lot since we checked it on the podcast. That's probably one of my favorite songs that's been on this podcast, and after hearing this song, man, I think I need to dig a little more into your music because that was fucking dope. The second guy, you know, he's kind of, he should have been in the last week's contest, but I was gonna. That was dope. Dude, Jamaal Shane and Space Case was a good fucking combo, and that beat was fucking. Yeah, like Nate said, that beat was fucking sick. I'm gonna have to give this one a yes, cause that's dope, and you got a new fan right here, bruh. Shit, and I'll jump on a track and fucking beast that shit. Just nothing chopper though. Nah.
Yeah, just don't try to. Don't listen to him. Don't devalue your art. I'd be bumping. You heard him freestyle last week. He's got that Catholic flow.
Fucking ass.
Let's talk to the dude that was on the track. Let's talk to Space Case.
Solid fucking track. And I'm biased, of course, but you know how I feel about Jamaal Shane, man. I love the unique voice. Plus he's so clever with the fucking backups and ad-libs and shit. Like, man, I love that shit. The beat, I remember like he sent me the beat. Well, he sent me the beat with his verse on it, so like, you know, I felt a little differently about the beat because, you know, that's not really my style of beat. But I don't know, man. I fucking dug the track, man, and yeah, I was honored to get on that one. And then at the time, I didn't know Snype was gonna get on, so like he and Snipe's verse after my verse and Jamaal Shane's verse was fucking dope because Snype is somebody where like, I don't know, we don't get to hear him very much. And whenever he pops up, man, it's like a nice little surprise, man, because I like his flow and shit. I like his delivery. Like he sounds like a fucking solid artist. You know what I'm saying? Which is something we don't get a lot of anymore. So, yeah, but I agree with Nate. You know, about the engineering. Like, for some reason, Jamaal's verse kind of sits back a bit in the mix, and I think I don't know if his vocal tones just match the beat that fucking well, where it just meshes together or what, but. Besides that, like, you definitely notice the contrast, you know, going from his verse to the hook, then to my verse, because my verse sounds loud as fuck, and then Snipe's verse also, man. Snipe's verse is nice and clear and shit. So, but with all that said, I'm definitely gonna give this one a yes, just because, man, I've always been a fan of this fucking track. I like this shit. Thank you, Jamaal Shane, for putting your boy on. Let him know.
Let him know.
Let him know.
I was immediately sold when I heard "Let 'Em Know" in Space Case's verse. It's going to take a lot to fucking pull me from the side I was already leaning towards. So first off, I wanted to say I didn't like the beat at all. I really didn't like that beat. It's absolutely not my style. I don't know what it is. Just not sonically pleasing for me. However, the way that you attack the beat in the first verse, like especially like when you first started that verse, I was really feeling that. Like, I felt like the way that you attacked the beat was, like, fucking perfect. It fit, like, the flow was fucking dope. So I really liked that. I definitely agree with them. And what I think it is I just think that, like, Jamaal's vocals were quieter. And I feel that way about the hook, too. I feel like they were just a little quiet in comparison to Space's and Snipe's verses. And I think that, like, that's really my only critique besides just like the beat not being my cup of tea. But yeah, I absolutely give this a yes. This track's dope. I think everybody had a unique element they brought to it, from the content that they delivered to also like the way they delivered it. And they all complemented each other really well. I've always been a big fan of Space Case. It's no secret he's the one that got me into hip hop. And for a lot of people that don't know, he used to be a metal vocalist, and that's why I think you hear some like
Sounded
melodic.
Just like Catholic.
He's got like a melodic delivery, you know, that's just extremely unique and powerful, and it's cool to hear it on a beat like this actually. And I think like that was the thing is like all three of the MCs like overcame my dislike. Like if I just heard that beat, I'd be like, nah, nope, next.
Right.
But what everybody did to it, I really, really enjoyed. And that's like, I will also say this. It's not me saying like I thought there was something wrong with the beat or that it was bad. It's just a beat I don't like. So it's not like there's like, I'm sure it's a beat other people fucking love. Like Nate was talking about, he really liked it. So it's just personal preference as far as that goes. But it would have been a lot harder for me to say yes if you guys didn't all fucking absolutely obliterate it. But you guys made it a pretty easy choice. And we are honored, especially after last week's episode, to start things off this week with a fuck roll, fuck roll, fuck roll, fuck roll.
Hey.
Yeah, this one's going on the playlist.
Yeah.
We appreciate you sending stuff in, man. We definitely have another one from him that we'll probably get into on the next episode too. So excited to hear all of those. Nate Nasty, who do we got next?
Up next, we have Eyeball Jones with Harvest More Brains.
Harvest More Brains. All right, let's check it out.
Get their minds farmed, harvesting their brains, harvesting their brains, burning up a swarm, harvesting their brains, harvesting their brains. Take a big piece, and now you're a clone. Brains are a good eat, but now you're a clone. Harvesting their brains, harvesting their brains. I'll get their minds farmed, harvesting their brains, harvesting their brains. Clone. Flip side of fuck you feel, you'll get hooked. I'm that rabbit croc who'll get Captain Hook. Ghostbuster, get you phantom shook. I'm only obligated to build my brand. Need verse, have cash in hand. Factory farm hands, turning on you, understand. Will the assembly line be unmanned? Congratulations, brain is scanned. Hoods like to get them overcooked. This endgame, call it overlooked. In eyeballs game, you're trapped. Your melon zapped, mind tapped. Fuck 12, mind control strange. You Batman, I'm Bane. My shot so clean, I hit no net. Stacking up assets, training these cadets. I'm no pawn in a chess set. We're saying checkmate. I'm a threat, you can bet. Got murdered metaphorically. Puny human superiority. I'm a laced rarity with fine shorty, getting prosperity.
Hold up, eyeball. Let's harvest more brains. 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 I'm strange in the game. No shame, I can't be tamed. I'm strange in the game. No shame, I can't be tamed. I'm eyeball. I won't be renamed. I won't be renamed.
My locust swarms crispy. I'm paranoid, we all that shifty. Me because I'm light spliffy. Government nutty like Skippy. Then we can eat blickies. Never make an admission how I stick with suspicion. Hold down pigs, any suspect. Different mayhem I select. With my set, get videos checked by getting them decked. Just to collect, cause you didn't come correct. Went real quick, go eat a dick. I'm an anarchist, architect with an alien dialect. I'm unique even if you feast on my remains. You're not as much as a beast. Water drops go down the drain. Battle campaign, big fortune gain. Don't need your terrain, cause I'm off the chain. My own way to train. Factory clones, I harvested their brains, harvested their brains.
That was Eyeball Jones with Harvest. Is it Harvest Brains or Harvest Their Brains?
Harvest More Brains.
Harvest more Brains. Look at me being a dumb fucking idiot who forgot to read the title before closing. Yeah, I do. I do need to harvest more brains. Speaking of that, Space Case, why don't you lead us off? Just an extra de sabes.
So I'm not a fan of this song, and there's numerous reasons why. I think Eyeball Jones. So we heard a submission from him. What was that, like 2 weeks ago?
Correct.
And man, I was just so put off by, like, it just seemed really sloppy. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of sucks because I didn't catch all the lyricism in it. I caught some, but not all of it. But then, like, you know, he hit the review with his own personal review,
right?
And actually typed out some of his lyrics and shit. And, like, reading them, like, I was like, okay, so this is kind of dope. So it's like now when I listen to this song, like, I really want to, you know, invest more energy into like trying to hear exactly what the fuck he's saying, so I can, pick apart the lyricism a bit. And yeah, he does have some bars, and I'm not talking about like hard body bars or anything like that, but I mean like you can tell this guy kind of has a vocabulary. He's all right with the words, but it's the delivery. Uh, I don't know if his style is just unorthodox or if he's just not getting it. You know what I mean? Because it's like some of it's off beat. He hits the beat from multiple
Can
angles.
I interject to you and ask you a question, because I have a theory potentially, and I definitely want to ask him this too, but I want to hear your opinion knowing my theory. To me, it sounds like he's writing not to the beat, and then he's trying to put what he wrote to a beat. Like it sounds like he's writing lyrics ahead of time, and then has stuff that's probably really dope when it's written out, but then trying to make it flow on a beat, because it sounds a lot, that's what it sounds like to me, and that's why I wanted to ask you if you think that could be it.
That could be. I was thinking more like, maybe he's writing it and not taking the time to, get comfortable with what he's writing. You know what I'm saying? Before trying to lay it down. So it's like he's not able to say the shit he wants to say with that level of confidence, which, with that confidence comes the cleanliness and all that shit. So, yeah, I don't know. Because I almost feel like if he would take more time and just get more familiar with what he's saying, that it would just come more natural. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's the issue or not. I don't really know. Because it's like you listen to the hook and shit, and like the hook isn't like, I don't know, the hook wasn't that great either. I don't know, man. I'm just not that impressed with fucking Eyeball Jones so far. I give the man a lot of credit because I know when we picked apart his track that the last time, I believe he felt a type of way. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't think we would hear from him again. So I definitely give him props for sending in another track. And by
they
all
got
means,
sent in at the same time.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. There goes that. But I mean, by all means, definitely fucking send in any track, anytime.
So I want to interject on that too at the end. I'm gonna say, what's your vote? Yes or
no?
No. Okay, that's what I thought you were gonna say, but I didn't want to take the words out of your mouth. Anyway, I was gonna say, you're absolutely right. He did come at us feeling some sort of way in the comments originally. However, I do want to commend you, Eyeball, for then, a couple days later reaching out again in the comments and saying, yo, like, maybe we don't agree, but I respect that you guys are being honest and you're not just trying to fucking flatter people, you're not trying to whatever. So the respect is mutual there. And the fact that, like, I can understand being upset in the beginning and maybe, like, fucking kind of having contention. But the willingness to humble yourself later and reach out is definitely appreciated. So I do give you respect for that.
Right. Because not a lot of people do that.
No, a lot of people want to stand on business that eventually they think about, and it's like maybe they don't think about it again, and they just go, I was right, and never think about it again. So clearly, yeah, you didn't do that with this, so appreciate that. I be bumping.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. You know you done fucked up, right? You done fucked up. Okay,
here we go.
So here we go. Here's my honest. I want to be honest, man, because that's what we do is the honesty. I'm gonna start with the good part first. I think if you practiced your verses more and got them to snap where they're supposed to snap, you'd have something there. Because your lyrics are good. They're not terrible. You have clever words and stuff. But come on, bro, like the whole coming with the brain, like you were doing this fucking, like, dude, man, it's just not fucking cool. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, and then the second verse comes out, and it was just, you just lowered the pitch the entire verse, and I feel like that was kind of, I mean, if done right, it is good, but you know, man, I don't want to be the bad guy, but I have to fill in for MC Envy here, and I gotta say what MC Envy would say.
Well, you
And
already fucked up on that.
What,
Yeah.
you would have liked it?
No. But you already were far nicer than he ever would be. And you've already talked way more than he would have.
Okay, well, I'm not done with my
Bro, I
my
want you to
breakdown.
continue. I'm just saying.
It's coming
Let me
full
just
circle.
interject real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell is that? I mean, okay, so I gotta say no, but I'm gonna say straight up, the beat was pretty dope. Uh, if man, Eyeball Jones, I'm gonna give you some straight up advice because I kind of was like that before too, where when I would write something, and maybe what Pesto said was true, because that's kind of what it sounds like. You wrote it without a beat, and then you tried to throw the lyrics right onto a beat later on. It helps a lot to like practice exactly how your verse is supposed to go before you record it, and otherwise it sounds like it just sounds like you're reading a book, bro, and it sounds like you're like that's just the way it just there's no like emotion or soul into it. It just kind of sounds like you're fucking singing happy birthday, bro. Like I
And then whatever emotion or soul is in there, it sounds forced.
yeah, yep. But I do appreciate you sending it in, and I actually want to see like a progression. Maybe if you take tips into account, or just you're working on flows. I've seen you on some ciphers, and you're not horrible, but you just gotta get that. You got to get off the reading voice and get into the rap voice, and it'll happen for you, because it happened for me, because I used to be like that. I'm in no means like the god of rap or anything, but it's just something I've learned along the way, and I've been rapping for a long ass time.
Oh yeah. So
Go ahead, Nate.
What are you giving it, a yes or no?
I already said no.
Okay. Nate Nasty.
Right out the gate, no. So they're all talking about. I didn't read when you posted your lyrics. When that happens, I'm kind of like, you had to explain it. It's not dope. Just like if you have to explain a joke, it's not funny. And to me, it's all about like the delivery. Like they all touched on it and they were all really nice about it, but I feel like I couldn't pay attention to what you were saying because of how you were saying it, because I didn't find it compelling. Like at first I was like, I'm not a fan of this hook, and then I realized, because it never came back, it wasn't a hook. Then there was another part that I thought was the hook, but that was the big, just when you changed your voice up and did the whole verse, like a whole nother verse. There was no, could you guys tell, was there a hook? I was really looking for it.
I do think there was not a cohesiveness to the layout.
That's what I meant by the whole snapping to the beat thing, because he probably had a hook, but it just wasn't snapping properly.
I don't know. It could have just been like what you guys are saying, where it sounds like he was reading, like in third grade. I don't fucking like. I just don't think it was good. I think if you're gonna go back to the drawing board, like take the concepts you're working with, and try writing it to the beat, and then just like, I don't know, like.
I mean, you have a chance when we do these March Whackness tournaments, contests.
Yeah, like I don't know how to help you, because like I don't know how to help my freestyle game either. My freestyle game is ass.
Yeah.
So
that's what I mean. We're not like pros or anything, but I get what you're saying, Nate. Exactly.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's it for you, man. Unless you can, like, I know my word probably means very little to you and your opinion of yourself, but I just don't think this is it.
Yeah, like how much is Dairy Queen paying these days? Is it better than rapping? I mean, you got avenues. You got options, man.
Hell yeah. So, I'm also going to preface it with saying it's a no for me. And I think a lot of the stuff was touched on, but I do have, kind of similar um, experience in the sense that, like, when I transitioned from just, being a writer and a poet to doing hip hop music, um, I had never written music before or written to a beat before or did any of that. So when I first wrote lyrics, I wrote lyrics to not a beat. But then slowly realized that, well, it's really difficult to make these lyrics actually sound like they belong on this beat. And I think, like, when you do pre-write lyrics, I don't think it's not something that you can never do or never do again. But I do think that you would benefit heavily from sitting down and listening to beats while you write and writing to the beats and writing. Like, sometimes that process, especially in the beginning, it's going to be slow. Like, it's going to take you a while. It might take you a long time to write just one bar that you enjoy that snaps to the beat and sounds good. It flows well. There's times when I'm writing, you rewrite the bar, you take a word out here and there. Doing all that stuff, the more meticulous you are when you're crafting it, especially, like, you should be listening to the beat and doing that, you'll start to realize, like, that will really impact your ability to flow to a beat. And it'll continue to carry on, and you'll get to a point where, and this is kind of where I'm at now, because I've done, like, this is an obsession for me. I do this all the fucking time. Everybody in Twoface Media knows it. Everybody in Cypher knows it. I've mentioned it a few times, like, all the stuff I have going on in the background and all the songs I fucking made and all the writing I do. It's just, like, it's a lot. And that's, I think, what has allowed me to kind of figure out what I think is missing for you. Because I think that you have the intelligence. I think that you do have access to a vocabulary. I think Nate made a really good point when he said it just wasn't compelling to him. And I feel the same way. And I think, like, that is a element that's missing for you. And I don't necessarily think it's untenable, but I do think it will take a lot of work to get yourself, because it sounds like you've made a lot of music and you've gotten very comfortable with your routine. And the only way that I know of that I think you could really improve dramatically is by changing your entire process of creation. Unless I'm completely off base and you are writing to the beats and I'm just being a dumb fuck. In that case, I don't know exactly what it is outside of, like, studying it more and rehearsing it a lot. Because outside of, like, taking a very long time to write sometimes to really make something special, especially in the beginning, and then eventually it starts to flow as you do it more. It's like a muscle. You work it out, and then it gets stronger and stronger, and then you get to a point where, like, you can write bars very fast, and they're bars that are compelling, and they're awesome, and flow good, and they ride into other things. And there's times where I'll write a whole fucking song in, like, a half hour, and it's fucking dope, and it works. And it's like, there's other times that it'll take me fucking 8 hours to write a goddamn song. It's like, you gotta take what you can get and really focus on the quality of the end game. And I think another big part is rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. Because everything that I do, everything that I record, sometimes I get it on the first take when I'm recording, but before I recorded it, I have said it hundreds and hundreds of times. I continuously rehearse the shit to be able to get it down to a point where it flows the way that I want it to flow. And it sounds the way that I want it to sound. And I know it inside and out, and I can add the proper inflections where I want to, and really command my words. And I think that's what I can notice as, like, between the two songs, and just hearing two different things from you. That is the commonality that I see. I don't think it's that you completely lack the ability to put something together that's coherent. I think that you're just missing a lot of very key elements. And I think that, to get there, it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of investment, but it seems like you have the passion for this. So I absolutely don't discourage you from doing that. And I'm not trying to scare you away from it by saying, hey, man, it's going to be a lot of work. Because while it will be a lot of work, the reward is incredible. Like outside of like anything that you might accomplish as an artist, like in terms of sales, popularity, touring, doing whatever, the feeling that you get when you make something dope feels so fucking good. And the feeling when you make something doper and doper and doper, and then you look back at that first thing that was dope and you're like, holy fuck, dude, that thing sucked compared to this. Oh, I wonder how far I can go. And you just keep, like, it's addicting and it's extremely rewarding. And, you know, it can do a lot of stuff for you. So I definitely encourage you to do that and put in that hard work. But I do think it will take quite a bit of hard work to get this to a point where it's like high quality and very, like Nate said, compelling. I think that was a great word to use for that. So that being said, what do we got next?
Thank you. I like words. Speaking of words, next up we have Words and Haiku with Alkali Lake.
Hell yeah.
I'm just waiting on the stream to pull up.
Oh shit.
Who that is? Oh, you don't know? It's Pestilence.
Loads of cold and frozen, microphone overloading.
Oh yeah. All right, Words and Haiku with Alkali Lake. Get into it.
Dude, fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Samurai without a master. He said I was destined to live forever. No reason to live.
Food is good.
Yo, spark that shit past the blunts. I've been asking dudes for months why they been acting like such stuck-up little cunts. All that lippy shit, go take it past the punch. That's okay, I got some time to spare. I'll fit that beating in right after lunch. Yo, I'm Captain Kirk, you Captain Crunch. I got that potent focus flow that when you hear you say that packs a punch. You spit, but it smells like you've been eating ass for brunch. That's a hunch, pass polite, your homie bouncer with the bunch. Cause you ain't welcome here. To hell with being selfish, tell him square up so that we can shoot the fair one. Now there's nothing else to fear. My wordplay is an impeccable thing. My Louisville's been busy practicing this incredible swing. Every sentence I bring's hitting like McGuire in his prime. Never tired, liar, liar. You can find me on the grind without a single doubt inside my mind. A kind is cut from cloths that they no longer manufacture on the line.
Who's the nicest? Half of y'all will have a middle-aged crisis.
Listen, it's that barium, barbarian flow. Bodies carry them to the cemetery, bury them, then go. Never hesitate to show off this educated flow. No mercy, but a mercenary, dedicated soul to the never-ending murder plot. Attempts to break my soul, getting thwarted by this cold, remorseless need to take control. So take the wheel and take it slow. Riding dirty over 30, I should know the code to keep it like a pro. Yo, wanna front, that's a no. Especially for the homies, cause you shouldn't mix your business with your bro. You know, I learned a lot of lessons through the years of ups and downs. Made mistakes, learned like Vayner with a peers. Pain came through the tears, I'm here taking my arrears and what's owed. So I shot the sheriff's brains out through his ears. Spartans, raise your spears, embrace your rage and fears. Die well and fight furious like ain't no wasted years.
Who's the nicest? Half of y'all will have a middle-aged crisis.
Pay attention, listen homie, you can catch these bloody knuckles. Scars wrapped tightly, life's tough so everybody hustles. Guess I'm a hard act to follow when my bars stack. Hard pressed but hard body blows and all that. Shit's been getting crazy since the underground got brought back and resurrected. Better get ahead for me to get respected. My homie told me I had stripes to earn, so I took it personal and drafted up a master plan of mics to burn. Regrets a curse worse, thinking both the nights I turn and toss while weighing out the cost and getting quite concerned. I bring flames and spit fire in the booth. Run loops around these rappers like I'm tying up my boots. Man, I ain't crying, I'm just frying up some fruits in a gas can. You can't trust a liar with the truth, that's the truth.
Sometimes you gotta get burned to learn the lesson. Turn the question to the answer with this murderous aggression. That's the session.
Who's the nicest? Half of y'all will have a middle-aged crisis. Crisis.
Yo.
Man.
Yo. Fuck, that was fucking sick. Okay, so if Eyeball Jones is watching, this is what you gotta do. Okay. Yo, High Q, that beat was fucking sick, dude. Like, I was jealous a little bit, to be honest. And words, man, like, oh, dude, you fucking sick. You have like, you know what you're doing, bro. That's some veteran rap shit, dude. Like, with some fucking dope punchlines. The video was dope too, man. Like, fuck, man. That's a fuck, bro, man. That's a fucking burger basket with extra JoJo's, man. Fucking, that's a yeah, dude. I'm just gonna say that because we took a long time reviewing the last song. It's a yes, definitely.
Another immediate yes. So I heard that beat and that shit had me just loving that sandwich of mine. But like words versus just kept me engaged the whole time. I'd like the punchlines, and then there's a lot of real talk in there, and it's fucking. I agree with bumping on that shit. The interludes between the fucking verses were like that shit was fired. It had me like excited.
Sure.
It had me like really excited to hear what the fuck you were gonna say next. But yeah, dope track, guys.
For sure. Man, I agree. Everything about that track was dope. It's funny that bumping, they came out and said, Eyeball Jones, if you're watching, that's what you got to do. Because that's what I was going to say too, man, is, man, like, take notes from some of these guys, man. Because, like, um, words, man, he knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he can even pretend like he doesn't know what he's doing because he knows what he's doing. And High Q, man, fuck man, that beat that beat is fucking slick. And yeah, everything, the shit in between the verses, like Nate mentioned, man, that shit was yeah, that shit's clever, man. I like that. Man. Yeah, so that's definitely a yes. That's a yes. Let's keep that one. Oh yeah. Yeah. With the half thing. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Next, we got Mickey Bourbon with "The Fuck I Need a Hook For,"
Oh shit!
produced by Big.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Salute my G.
You guys in there?
Holy shit, dude! Everything I said was muted on the stream. Like, Bob's gonna have to cut it out from the last episode, the last song. I knew this was gonna eventually happen. I didn't unmute myself in fucking Streamlabs. Anyway, what I did say real quick before we get into this is shout out fucking Mickey Bourbon. We appreciate you for sending this track in, and also I was a yes on the other track too. Obviously, it was a fucking yes all around. Fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro. Words in haiku, Alkali Lake, dope. Thank you for sending it in. The fuck I need a hook for?
Fuck bro.
Fuck bro.
Bourbon ready to let the weapons fly. If you roaches step inside, we spray your ass like pesticides. Do you think your child's life is really what you jeopardize? The lost names are the reason you see in order the shepherd's cry. Fuck the cops and robbers, you get whole shop garages. Ain't gon' be no saga, we be slicing like Baraka. Stomping like Tatanka, I truck you like a Tonka. Fuck your fake facades, we put holes in you like olives. Had my blocks all popping back with Barack Obama. Send your ass to Allah, fuck your papa and your mamas. I bring beef like the toppers, no, hasta mañana. Bitches terminated, you won't be no John Connor. Leave your body dropped in sloppy, you copy Aki. I got 90 kamikazes who are happy chopping bodies. Either your ass inside or you riding. I seen Sean Meek stab him in the face with a screwdriver. And we laugh, cause compared to most that shit was normal. Thank them after robberies, we call that being cordial. Only get your ass whippings missing less than quarters. But listen, halves and up, they fucking blast you up. They no longer stand up dudes, spinal bifida. Spraying 30 at your car, ain't no chance of missing ya. I snap your scapula, break you like pottery. Your clavicle gon' stab your subclavian artery. With some guns that got more kicks than the Rockets. We ain't stopping nada till we dropping whole sets. Like, I don't need no hook, this the shit I seen. I don't need no hook, I just spit some shit that's mean. I don't need no designer, my kicks is always clean. Soon as they be dying, we be dipping from the scene. And when you get that money, all the hoes be running up. I talk to my Alexa and that hoe be trying to fuck. Popping red dots on your face like hitting puberty. From violence on my priors and this shit is not new to me. Yeah, I took your shit, the fuck you gon' do to me? Fuck a whole beef, I'ma bring the charcuterie. Drunk lighting cigs backwards, burning the filter. But you never catch me slipping, it be burning that killed her. I don't need no hook, this the shit I seen. I don't need no hook, I just spit some shit that's mean. I don't need designer, my kicks is always clean. Soon as they be dying, we be dipping from the scene.
That was the fuck I need a hook for. Fuck the fuck roll. Do I need a hook for? By Mickey Bourbon. Let's start off with a Nathaniel Nasty.
The fuck, bro? Do I need a hook?
Fuck, bro.
The fuck, bro.
Yo,
Bro.
I'm biased. I heard this track before, and I fucking loved it. I'm a big fan of Mickey. He's another one who does a lot of that real talk, like mixing in punchlines. Yeah, great fucking track.
Giving it a yes?
Yeah.
Just Exodus Abyss.
Well, yeah, this track is fucking dope. That beat's so slick, man. I like the creative bass line on there, especially in contrast to like all the semi simple shit going on in that beat. Like, yeah, the fucking bass line really sticks out. And then fucking Mickey Bourbon, dude. he's another one, man. He's just a presence, you know. He's a fucking trip too. I like his voice, man. I don't know. He's a fucking character. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I don't know. The track was fucking solid. Like there was some shit. I don't know. Lyrically, it was pretty fucking good. It didn't like, I don't know. It didn't impress me like that Words track did, lyrically. But still, like, oh, that's a solid fucking track. That's another one. I would definitely say yes to. Yes.
That's another yes. Yeah, dude. I'm glad that you touched on fucking Mickey's delivery and his voice, because like, dude, you just got like a great like. There's some people that are blessed that have like a dope fucking like a voice that sounds good in hip hop.
Right.
Like, it fits the fucking culture, and Mickey definitely has one of those voices. It's unique. It's powerful.
Yeah.
It's gritty. It matches what the fuck he's about and what he does and what he talks about very well. And that's the thing that like I think is a stark contrast for a lot of people that I hear that have like not a naturally like that's how Mickey sounds. He's not like fucking making a voice to rap in, but you hear a lot of people that want to sound tough when they're rapping. It's okay to have like a slightly different rap voice. You shouldn't just rap in your talking voice unless your talking voice is fucking Mickey Bourbon's voice. Because like you got a voice like that, like I hope a lot of people know what I'm talking about when I say that. Like you got a voice like that, you don't gotta fucking do anything crazy to it. You just gotta be you. So that's one thing I fucking love about Mickey, and like it shines on everything I hear from him. Is like he's fucking unapologetically him. I think like lyrically, like there was a lot of like clever little punches in there and like subtle things in there too. That like took a second to land with me. Like I was thinking about the line and I was like, aha. So I think I did miss some other stuff in there that I definitely like. I'm excited we're gonna put this one on the playlist because it's already gotten 3 yeses. Because it's like I fucking want to listen to it more because there's some lines that like I enjoyed so much, and it happens to me sometimes when I hear a line. I enjoy it so much that I can't enjoy the next couple lines because I'm stuck in the moment of enjoying that line. So like stomping like Tatanka, like I love when people have like just like the most obscure and random references just like fucking dunked into their shit. And it's just like part of the element of like not knowing what the fuck this guy's gonna say, and that's what makes it captivating and entertaining and kind of thrilling. Is your brain can't fucking feel you aren't Mickey, so you don't know what he's gonna say. And so I think like he is one of the best examples of like be your fucking self. Don't try to rap like somebody else. Don't try to rap like dude. There's fucking a lot of brilliant rappers out there. There's Nas, there's Eminem, and I'm not saying that they're not great rappers. I'm saying don't try to be them. Be you. Because if you're you, your music instantly becomes far more entertaining just based on the thrill factor that people don't know what the fuck is coming next. And that, like, Mickey's the fucking poster child for, like, that guy is him. And himself for sure. So it's like, shout out to you, Mickey. I really appreciate you sending the fucking join in. It's a definite fucking yes. I loved the beat too. I loved the fucking subtle like I loved that fucking little part in there that kept coming back. And the bass line too. I knew Space was gonna fucking say that before I could bring it up. So I was like, ooh, I like this one.
Beat you to it,
I'm a
fucker.
sucker for a good bass line, and this definitely had that. Yeah, fucking dope shit, fam. Definitely want to hear more from you. Sent to this show.
Bumpin' didn't get a fucking.
Oh yeah, Bumpin' didn't get a turn. Well, fuck you, Bumpin'.
I mean, it's okay.
I jumped in earlier because I was so fucking excited to talk about the track.
No, fuck, bro, man. I'm sitting here fucking waiting and waiting. Getting junker and junker now.
you
No,
want?
but okay, straight up,
I
I'm a
feel
little
like
biased because Mickey Bourbon's dope as fuck, and he's the homeboy, and yeah, he's the filthiest motherfucker I know, and rap style, you know what I mean? Like he has this fucking way of just being just grimy as hell. He's like, when he's rapping, dude, it's almost like he's holding a knife to your throat. Up in the fucking, like an alleyway, brick wall, in the dark fucking alleyway, holding a knife to your throat while he's rapping his verse. Like, it's
You
almost
don't
like
hear
the
these
vibe
bars.
you get. Yeah,
Right.
like, that
No,
motherfucker's
no
sick,
matter if
dude.
he's just telling a story or if he's fucking threatening you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
he's dope as fuck, man.
Yo, like
I
Mickey
love that
Bourbon
song.
could tell a story about him going to get candy, and I would feel threatened.
Yeah. That beat was dope.
Yeah.
Everybody said all the positive stuff. I mean, like, I'm just giving him his props, man. Like, Mickey Bourbon's a dope dude, man. Like, fucking, he's a good rapper, man. Sounds like somebody's writing his bars for him. Just kidding. It's a little inside joke, but I think you got it.
Yeah, dude, it definitely did give me that vibe too. I appreciate it.
That was dope. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
that
dude.
was dope as hell. And I want to hear more Mickey Bourbon songs on the fucking podcast. And
I agree.
Me and Nate are also working on our new album, and we need another Mickey Bourbon verse on there anyway. So
yeah.
God damn it, I hit him up for the worst.
That's a fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro.
Fuck bro. That's a fuck bro. Get up and drink with me.
Hard pass.
All right, what do we got next, Nate?
What's
next up? Hold on, let me pull this up quick. Next up, we have the fam DW Underground and Scoob Rock featuring Skillinjah, Camarah, Walleed, Postman.
I hope you're still watching Eyeball Jones, because
Let's check
this
it
is the shit you need to do. Just kidding.
It's just.
I'm just playing around.
Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. As I sit back, look back, think back. The past can't do shit, I live right now. Spit for the future, but a Godhead's not right now in the present. Another night, moonlight up the page. Bars sharp like a switchblade. Scars on your face cause your shit is so fake. As I take another step towards death, cause we all born to die. Good health is wealth, you better recognize the scale you want is unbalanced. I'm not perfect, but I'm always trying. Stay away from being hard-headed like iron. Listen and observe, is how you learn. Play with fire, son, you will get burned. It's what you get when you think you know it all. Miss about mighty wickedness, off you fall like Babylon, you understand? Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute.
Born in Texas, me grow up in a misery. Anything test me, I feel left them in a misery. Fresh vegetable in my garden like Tivoli. Irish, my sin on me back, no fit the energy. Yeah, we get them a special delivery. I'm in the post, I got bars like a penitentiary. Diplomatic visionary, dipping on my dictionary. Take a draw and I ain't talking Pictionary. Hold on, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hakeem Elijah when I'm in the Postman. Me have 2 pound of weed in a me tote bag. Spud web 360 slamming, that's a slow jam. Skilly 420 on your Instagram. 45 and dope plate them in a me palm. Babylon them off he dead when me let it off. Cut them off like credit cards.
Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute.
I know they told you there was nothing past today. Got friends who passed away for living fast in a casket that was great like when it rains out. I'm trying to live, no need to blow my brains out. Life is meaningless nowadays like when you played house. That's too bad, the world needs some love. Like a new dad that shows up and handles business like a grown-up. Facts are fading, dudes react with no debating. Why they acting like a caveman, they get clapped cause God can't save them. To each their own. The postman's at your home, dropping letters like the weather, dropping snow on your dome. Got a chrome 1911, don't get sent to the heavens if they test them. But there's no need for you to stress them. I'm peace and blessings, trying to teach through the lessons, to reach all the lessons, to see they're the best ones, the cream of the crop. Don't let your dreams ever stop. We being on the top, believe it or not.
Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Me can't hold it back, me have to let it off. Drop it off like a postman. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute. Shoot me a face big, me can't dilute.
That was the homie DW Underground with a bunch of dudes, Scoob and the Boys with Postman, Nate Nasty. Why don't we let Bourbon go first?
Are you asking them?
Well, yeah, first of all,
no.
I'm going to introduce, this is my wife, KK. That's Space Case. That's Pestilence. And you already know Nate Nasty.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm Nate Nasty.
I'm Nate Nasty. All right, that was just first of all.
It's like I am Spartacus. Everybody stands
I
up.
just introduced my lady, we've known each other for a few years now. But anyways, that's because she was jamming out to that song too. And yeah, that was dope. DW Underground, man, that fucking beat was smooth, bro. And I don't know, what was that language y'all were speaking on that song for a minute there? I thought it was Ojibwe or Chippewa.
Patois.
I know, bro. Yeah, I was like, at first I thought it was like French or something, and because I had the headphones off and I couldn't quite hear the lyrics right away. But then I was like, oh, okay. So I mean, that was probably why I just couldn't hear it that well, is because I had the headset sitting down. It's loud enough to where I can hear it, but I couldn't make out the words right away. I thought it was pretty dope, man. That beat really fucking gave me a good like summer vibe, and that's what we need right now. So that's a yes for me.
Oh yeah. Just direction some beats.
Oh, I agree, man. That beat is so fucking nice. DW is good with them smooth ass beats. Scoob Rock is nice. I like I don't know, man. I like his voice, his tone, and shit like that. I don't know. He didn't really rhyme much in his verse, but I don't know. He didn't need to for me for some fucking reason. He's just, I don't know, man. He's nice. Skillinjah is another one too, man, where he's dope. I dug his contribution to the track, but Camarah or Camarah, whatever his name is, Mr. Walleed, after fucking the last verse, man, he's fucking dope, dude. As soon as I heard this track and found out who he was, like I had to go check out some of his other shit. 'Cause he's nuts. I love this track. I just wish that the hook, because they have the hook go, yeah, they have it repeat 3 times. And I wish they would have just had it repeat twice instead of the third time. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna give it a yes because this track is fucking dope. I like this shit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Little nasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I love the beat. Verse 1 didn't really stand out to me lyrically. As far as I'm gonna go with that one. It was solid, you know. It wasn't like bad, but it just didn't grab me. Verse 2, I really liked it, but at that point, at first I didn't like the hook because I was expecting like straight up like hip hop. But I also listen to reggae, but it's like I have to be in a different mindset. So throughout listening to this song, I had to switch back and forth from rap brain to reggae brain, and it kind of made it. I don't know. It was an interesting experience. But that drop right
got
before
reggae brain.
This guy got 2 brains. Oh fuck.
modes. I don't know. Got more than 2 modes though, but
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
A la mode?
Yeah.
Are we reviewing the fucking song or what?
No, it kept me engaged, but it was like I was like I couldn't really commit to like liking anything like full on until that drop hit and that third verse came in and dude just fucking slayed it. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, but the hook grew on me. Like, the more I heard it, I do also agree it did get a little repetitive, but it didn't take too much away for me in that regard. But yes, it's a yes. Third verse, the beat, and the hook growing up, straight up.
So yeah, I absolutely like, dude. The vibe of this fucking track was impeccable. Like, and it was really cool to hear. Like, I've heard a lot of DW underground production. I've never heard a beat quite like this to like fit that vibe. So it's really cool to hear like just how versatile and how many like different vibes that the fans laying down. And I really enjoyed the parody between like kind of the Rastafarian intonations and voices that we had in the beginning, and then the guy that comes into the third and just has like this fucking street presence. Like I felt like that was such a great combination. I'd love to hear more from them because like it sounded fucking great together. Particularly like, man, him doing a whole album with like the reggae hooks would be fire. Because it's like it's the yin and yang balance between having this like hook that was like, that hook was very enjoyable to me. I can understand why some people wouldn't want to hear it 3 times in a row, but it was kind of one of those that like the vibe, it's like entrancing almost. So I think it's like that would be something that would murder at like a fucking festival. Like outside, people just jamming and smoking and doing stuff like that. Shit would be fucking setting the vibe. And that's where I think that having the hook being longer, it seems like it fits what, like the vibe they are. Like I think that like you get a little bit of both worlds. Like you got the verses that break that up by being a little bit more traditional in the sense of like their layout, and then especially the third guy, brings it back to a lot more of like a traditional, boom bap hip hop sound, and that sounds fucking great, both on the beat and in contrast to like the Rasta hook. Or the reggae hook. I thought it was fucking dope. Like, I loved that. And that's one that it's like, yeah, you're outside having some drinks with the homies at a festival, and like you want to keep hearing that fucking hook because like that shit feels so fucking good. You're just vibing. That's absolutely a yes. That fucking track, I really enjoyed that, and I agree. I think the last guy's verse, like, and I think part of it is just because of his delivery is nuts. Like he's another one that sounds like he's just got like a. He's him. He's that guy. Like that's who that is. I'd be shocked if that guy's just not like that. I'd be shocked if that guy's just not like that in real life. He just seems like it's just extremely genuine energy. I'd love to hear more from all these, these other artists too. It's kind of interesting to hear. First thing that I've heard from any of these guys be a track where they're all together. When like I would not expect to hear the last guy with the other two.
I believe DW said he's working on a track with the last guy, Walleed. But like, I don't know. When I heard this, I just thought like, man, these four cats should just make a fucking album together. Like they sound like they just go so well together, even though they're all different styles and shit. Like, yeah, they would.
It just meshes. It's sonically pleasing. So that's another fuck bro.
A lot of them.
Yeah, dude, we've been having some fucking good songs, dude. I don't know if any of them have been as good as our champion, Catholic, but damn, pretty fucking good, guys. Nah, seriously.
Yeah, none of you guys can be that good.
I just want to take a brief second to say that this episode is once again brought to you by our partners, Jockness Monster Entertainment. You got an itch you just can't scratch deep down in that crack? Call up Jocko. He'll get deep in there. Warp.
Nice.
Warp.
Oh, yeah. Nasty, what do we got next? I think we'll do one or two more.
So, this looks very familiar. I'm almost thinking that we may have reviewed this, and this was sent in before.
What was it called?
It's called "She's the One" by Rico Daquan.
We have heard that one before.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just move along to the next. Which is by Broady Dudester.
Broady Dudester mixed up. Yeah, you know what? Let's make this the last track we do on this week's episode.
Oh, but we got a couple more bangers on here.
I know we do.
They look like bangers.
It's also very, very late. So I gotta get my beauty sleep. The plague doesn't just set itself.
Oh yeah, I got so chopped. I'm sitting here fucking eating an ice cream sandwich thing and tired as fuck trying to stay awake. It's a Klondike bar. Yeah.
What'd you do for that Klondike bar?
I went and listened to Catholic again. This is brought to you by. Oh, go ahead. I was kidding.
Fuck, bro.
Trunks with the sauce.
I steal another fucking beat, but ain't been sued yet. And I got a handful of people that I ain't cool with. And I keep it gobble MCs, so that's the cool whip. And my old stuff boring to me, so here's the new shit. Well, I used to be dumb, but now I feel so enlightened. That stuff, it used to be fun, but now nothing's exciting. I'm not as horny these days, I'm feeling corny these days. But I'm a little more gifted just when the stereo plays. And then I'm feeling so jaded and fuck these people, I'm hated. And I'm a master debater, and fuck these women, I hate her. And then they blame me for Bush because I voted for Nader. And then I'm sticking my dick up in your girlfriend way later. And then I, damn, wanna hit him with the bass. Stupid little bitch, I wanna spit up in your face. Whatever. Yo, my name is Broady, my life it keeps getting harder. And it's been a fucking year since I have seen my daughter. And I kinda messed up, but I'm so used to life screwing me. I'm screaming to God, I'm just like, what are you doing to me? My ex-wife's no taking, no giving. This is my real life I'm living. All of this yarn that you're spinning, this is my life you're not living. Strapped for that cash, with two double A's. Cause I said bitches jumping on my fucking bed. You heard what I said? Get back to bed. If I have to tell you one more time, you're gonna be dead. Yo, I'm Broady. Fuck you, pay me. I've been rapping since I was 18. People don't like me, people just hate me. Fat chicks love me, hot chicks hate me. I don't think you really wanna date me. I don't think you really wanna like me. I'm a bad dude, your daddy wanna fight me. Fuck another bitch and I feel kinda hypey. Yo, and that's just how the motherfucking story goes. Yo, I'd rather stick my dick inside a glory hole. Yo, I can't decide about if I can keep a hoe. She likes it when I choke her, put the bitch inside a sleeper hole. Yo, and I am not the dude that you should probably date, play or hate, make or break a bitch and later break your face. Yo, and I am not a guy that you should reason with. Can't seem to find another bitch to spend this fucking season with. Yo, I'm Broady, I'm a fucking asshole. Like, yo, I always seem to find another hoe. Like, yo, and people say I'm out of control, but I like what I do, and it's all that I know. Like, yo, I'm Broady, I'm a fucking asshole. Like, yo, I always seem to find another hoe. Like, yo, and people say I'm out of control, but I like what I do, and it's all that I know. Like, yo.
Like, yo, that was Broady Dudester with Mixed Up. Let's start off with Just Exodus Habibs.
With who?
You motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Man, I like this. I like this shit. I like the sporadic changes. You know what I'm saying? From like, I don't know if these are like numerous pre-recorded tracks, just kind of randomly chopped and thrown together, or what the fuck happened. But like that first change fucked my head up. It really fucked my head up. And I don't know if it was in a good way or a bad way, but it made me smile, and I like it. And then, you know, I wrote on for a bit, then there was another change. And so, okay. I don't know, man. He expressed his wit a little more on this track than I think that I've ever heard before. Even that one track that was like a fucking parody or a mockery track or what the fuck ever it was, like,
right.
It wasn't as clever as this. Like, this was nice. It could have been engineered better, but I don't know, man. I enjoyed this one. I'm gonna give this one a yes.
Alright, that's a yes from Jester Exodus. Hey, nice.
The beat was sick. All three of them. The switch up did fucking throw me for a second. But you know, all three beats being sick, I do want to address this. He said it in his first verse, but he was being silly, but he said it in his first verse about stealing beat. Don't steal beat. Get permission.
Yeah, steal Shrek. Wait,
yeah.
no, don't steal Shrek.
Don't steal Shrek.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck. Yeah, don't steal Shrek, guys. Don't steal Shrek.
But yeah, so verse 1 was like kind of what I was expecting from the next Broady track. Was like, here's Broady being silly again. The change up, you were really methodical in that middle section, and like this is what I want to hear from Broady. Like I don't know if it's because we've heard so much of you, got a better idea of what we're listening to and what to expect out of you, that I have a better appreciation for your music now. Or what? But
like now we're just getting used to Broady.
Yeah, but
we're
like
immune to Broady now.
I did not fucking picture Broady as someone who voted. The political Broady? Nah.
Well, he said he voted for Ralph Nader, so he did vote. He just signed up for jury duty. That's all he did.
Yeah. I just wasn't expecting political Broady. You know, like I never ever thought that would be a thing.
Like a different skin in a Mortal Kombat game.
What were you expecting?
I swear to God. And like the content, it switched from being silly to like talking about some real shit that's bugging you and you're going through. Which you touched on in another song before that I don't think was done quite as well as this one. And then third verse, it was like the third verse you like went into like a half serious and half silly. I don't know how to but it's a yes simply on you stole the beat, you haven't been sued yet. This is a good beat to steal. I mean, if you're gonna steal one, this is a banger. But pay for your beat.
I be
So wait, was he saying that these beats were stolen? Is that?
And I
feel
think
like
it's
that
like
wasn't just one beat. Like I mean,
yeah. I feel like, or not. I feel like I know that it was like the first or second bar, or somewhere in the first stanza there. He was talking about like this is like the third beat, and I haven't been sued yet, or the third beat that I stole, and I haven't been sued yet, or something like that. And it was like, yeah,
Weatherman.
Must have missed it.
yeah, that's good.
So that's a yes.
I be bumping.
Yo, Broady, that was dope as hell. The switch ups were fucking badass. That shit was dope. I have done songs like that and that is a methodical thing to do, is to switch up, like right in the middle of a song like that. It gives a little more flavor to it, so it's not just a repetitive beat just going through, which is nothing wrong with all that. I thought that was fucking dope. I didn't really have any gripes about it. I thought the bars were dope. You know, in the beginning thing where you said you stole the beat, that could have been a bar or an intro, and that's the way I took it. Was just like, that was just like, oh, this track is about to be sassy. Fucking smelly roll over there. Broady was checking out the March Whackness, and that was dope. And was conversating with him a little bit, and he had pretty good input on those March Whackness songs as well. So I dug that song. That song was actually really fucking dope. I would definitely listen to it again. That's a yes from moi. And that's a yes from moi. And I'm let fucking Bresto over there fucking take the last fucking words out of my mouth.
Well, fuck, bro. I was thinking that one of these days. No, I agree with like I like the creativity was awesome, and I do think that like I mean you mentioned it in one of the bars about like you know this is my new shit. My old shit is boring to me. So I don't know if that's like this is a newer song than the other ones, but it sounds like it is just from like a skill standpoint. Because like there was some clever bars in there, some like very clever bars, like that sleeper hold scheme. It flowed really nice. It was very clever. It was a fucking dope fucking punchline. That was really really fucking dope. Probably
I like
one
the
of
part where he's like, I'm sorry, where he's like, fat chicks love me, hot chicks hate me. Remember that?
Yeah, it's like he had some fucking like really clever punches. I think that was like one of the most clever punches I've ever heard from you, if not the best bar I've ever heard from you. I think like there was like with the engineering, I agree with Space. Like there's definitely work could be done on there. I don't know if you engineer your own music or if you have a mix engineer that you work with. But that's one thing that I do think has been the most consistent thing to me that I would see as an issue with some of the stuff we've heard from you is that the mixing could be better, because I think you do a lot of creative stuff and you got a lot of creative ad libs, And I'd be really curious to hear what your music sounded like if it was engineered by somebody that was a little bit more well versed in like the creativity and like the stuff that a mix engineer can do besides just kind of throwing down a preset like, hey, this is how I mix songs. Speaking of, Jester Exodus Beats over here, this guy that's all big and blown up on the screen, this guy's smiling right here. He is a fantastic mix engineer, incredibly affordable, and guess what? He has an incredible deal that if you have never worked with him before, he will mix one track free of charge to show you what he can do with your shit. So, Broady, I highly encourage you to reach out to my brother here and let him play with one of your tracks because I think that I think it'd be a giant step up.
Not playing with
from
you
that. Yeah, or I be bumping, but I definitely like. I think both of them. Fucking send them both. I don't know. I don't want to fucking say I be bumping has the same deal because I don't know if he does. I think you might have to slip him a fucking under the table handy or something.
You just gotta let me take some of your bars out and make a fucking track with it. Like, I will take that and make it into a chorus. Just fucking fat bitches love me, hot bitches hate me. Fat bitches love me, hot bitches hate me. Fat,
Yeah. So I thought like very very clever. Lot of really dope stuff. The one critique I have, and it's the other consistency I've. Have you ever made a song where you don't say "My name is Broady" or "I'm Broady"? I don't know if I've ever heard anything where you haven't said like, "Yo, my name is Broady. I'm Broady. My name is Broady." And I was thinking about it because it stuck out to me, and I was like, "That's probably the only thing I don't like about this." But then I was thinking about it, and I was like, is this just kind of like an homage thing that he works into everything he does? Because that can be cool too. If that is the case, and it's something that like it's a trademark for me, I think it'd be a lot better served as like an intro ad lib, or like something that was like not necessarily part of like all of your bars, unless you're like referencing like the funniness of you saying "Yo, my name is Broady" all the time. And it's kind of like a running joke. I'd like to hear a little bit more about it because like it's a curiosity for me. It's something that stuck out. And it distracted me from listening to some stuff, which is cool because we're gonna get to listen to this again because this going on the playlist. I'm also giving this a yes. This is a fuck bro to end it off. So it was a fucking wonderful decision for me to decide that this would be our last track of the night.
Hold on.
I'm not signing us up.
I know. I don't care if you are or not. I want to fucking say something. Okay?
Okay, so before Space says that, I be bumping, Nate asks, you guys got anything really long to say that can fucking derail his train of thought? No. What do you got?
Yeah.
No, I just want to mention that because Broady sent in music every week, right?
Just about. I don't know if he was on the first, like the pilot episode or
he
the second.
He didn't send in a
like...
disappear track.
I think he was.
He might have been. He might have been on every episode.
Yeah.
If not every episode, like very close. Besides obviously March Whackness, which was curated by.
Because I believe that this is the first song that has made the playlist, and it's also got a
It's not the first song that's made the playlist. It's the first song you voted for, I believe.
I think it's the first fuck bro.
It is. I think it's the first everybody liked it. Because I think he's had one or two tracks that have made the playlist. I'm dead serious.
Look at the playlist.
Because remember the Shrek track? The Shrek track where he was in that art, that one went on because it got the tie goes to the runner rule. 2 people said no, 2 people said yes. So he's had a couple tracks that like they got on, they kind of narrowly got on. This was the first one that like it was pretty unanimous. Or it was unanimous. Everybody fucking liked it. Everybody wanted to put it on. So
my bad.
But no, it was worth addressing that. Like it got a resounding yes. Like it definitely think it shows a potential that maybe some of the other stuff we've heard didn't necessarily show the same amount of. But like I said, dude, get those fucking stems to Space Case. Give them to Jester Exodus and Ivy Bumpin'. Let them fucking play around.
Yeah.
Speaking of playing around, we're done playing around. For everybody that's been tuning into the podcast, we really appreciate you guys. I do want to make one quick statement that this is all free. Anybody that watches this, any artists, anybody that wants to fucking send us music, you can do so for free. There is a link below. It is FOK Bro Podcast, FOK Bro Podcast @gmail.com. Send YouTube links. If you don't have it on YouTube, you can send MP3s. You can send Spotify links. However, it is not available on YouTube. You can't add it to our playlist. We will still give it a yes, and if it does become available, you can let us know. We'll put it on there. So yeah, anybody that wants to send us music, please send us music. It is completely free. Give us all the music to listen to. We really, really appreciate it. And to everybody that's been fucking tuning in, supporting it, sharing it, fucking commenting, we appreciate all of you as well. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing this. I have a lot of fun fucking getting together with the fam, and getting to hear fucking new music, dude. Like, there's a lot of fucking dope new music that, some of it I would maybe get to hear at some point, but I'm not super diligent when it comes to checking out new music all the time. So it's cool to have an excuse to sit down and check out a bunch of new music every week.
Agreed.
For better or worse.
Yes.
Anybody else got anything to say?
Fuck, bro.
No.
I do.
Okay.
Bucko's trying to go fucking get a ride to Gillies and fucking jink it.
That's because he doesn't have another fucking snap clip ready, so he's like, I'm gonna fucking make one right now while I'm fucking talking.
I'm actually doing that right now.
He's like, I'm doing a different filter and I'm gonna consume it.
Alright, I'm playing another song.
Another song?
Anybody
not for the episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Fuck, bro.
Fuck, bro.
That Walter White's badass. Should start cooking.